Last week on the show, we were still on Ramechi Agro investment in Arua. We explored how the firm is tapping into a mix of enterprises, each one thoughtfully developed to complement the other. Our spotlight was on their thriving poultry unit, mainly rearing broilers, and a well-managed piggery that's showing great potential.
Poultry, just like any other business, is risk. So you should be a risk taker to go into this.
Are these better than the broilers?
Remember, the broilers are short term. They're even
Yes.
softer meat, but this is harder meat. So, and the particular breed, it takes longer. But also the profit margin is actually way better.
We are about to check out the piggery side.
Yeah.
Our pigs, we fatten them to provide pork.
Welcome to yet another inspiring episode of NTV Seeds of Gold. I'm your host, Sheila Nabafu. I'm working with my colleague, Lamo, who is on site. And this is brought to you by Bukola Chemical Industries Limited. Tonight, we are turning the spotlight on backyard farming. Simple, practical, and surprisingly rewarding. Whether you've got a tiny space or just a few containers, this episode will show you that growing your own food at home isn't as far-fetched as it seems. For Hakim Babu, what began as a fun way to impress his guests and keep his kitchen stocked has now turned into something more. It's brought him returns he never expected. So stay with us as we visit Hakim and the lovely Lamu to explore just how little creativity and soil can take you places.
Right, Sheila, this episode we are going to be getting into the concept of backyard farming. Now, this might seem so obvious, something that people do, but there is a lot of details that we might be missing out, and we are going to get into it. Right beside me is the lovely gentleman that we just met here in Arua City. We are still in Arua. Again, we promise you that this place has so much to offer, so many new things, so many old things that we have to cover. First off, let's introduce you to our lovely viewers back at home. They want to know your name, where you're from, a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Thank you, NTV, for coming to my home today. I'm really humbled to receive you. By names, I'm called Hakim Babu, a businessman in town. I do a lot of business. I work with organizations, I do supply them. So this is my home. And backyard farming, a person who always wants to eat fresh food from my farm. And we have a tendency of buying food every day in town. Every morning you give your wife 5,000, 10,000 to go buy food. So mine, I took a different trend. I was like, no, instead of giving 5,000, 10,000 every morning, why can't I have something in my backyard? So I came up with a lot of ideas, and some of them that are already working for me here. So it saves me a lot in terms of buying food every day for my family and the community around me. Also, the neighbors come, give them some small.
Is that how you started? Like how did that come out? Like what was the first thing you did? Was it because I see you have some crops, you have also the fish ponds. What did you get into first?
First, I always pray to God that in future, if I get some small money, God should give me a bigger land, whereby I can be able to put, I can use it for my backyard farming. And thank God, He has answered my prayers. So when I acquired the land, what next? Must it just be idle there? Must I just admire this land? Or I needed to put something that is constructive in it, that can help me and my family.
So when you started out, you got your land to build the home, right?
Yeah.
When you built the home, you had some extra land and you said, what can I put here?
Yeah, I don't have money for building this land now. So the purpose is all survival. Can I survive without putting rentals? Or if I don't have rental, I think this is where I can survive without the putting money in building rentals. The purpose is food. when I have food in my garden, do I need the rentals now?
No.
Yeah, so
The rentals either way we're
they'll
going to
come.
pay for the food.
Yeah, they'll come later.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is the purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
so
did you start with? The first thing you laid out here?
I started with cassava. I did cassava. I did beans. I did the nuts. But to my experience, you know me, I love farming, but I don't have someone that is always there to push me. So it's just lately that I realize if I get a manager in place that can help me and me with him together, we can push this.
Hakim once tried juggling farming with his phone in hand. Let's just say lesson learned the hard way.
At first, beans, cassava, and nuts, I failed. I remember I spent 2 million planting cassava here, but the turnover was too small. But I didn't get what? Discouraged. I continued with what? Nuts. Nuts, the same thing happened. I did not make money out of it. But since I loved farming, I just said, no, this one shouldn't discourage me. I should go do more. And then I did now beans. Beans, the beans I got from this field could not even feed the people who worked in the garden.
Yeah.
So that is the loss I made.
Oh,
But
what happened?
I think I was doing a lot of phone farming, whereby you're not here, you just call, and
They have neglected the
Yeah,
plants,
so-
things like that.
so when I now transferred here, I know this is my home. I can now do these things from home. Those are the first ones. I was doing them when I was still not here. I was renting somewhere. So I was like, when I finished here, that is when I did what? I started now doing these things myself.
I see they are fishing behind
Yeah, they are fishing.
you. Do they fish every day?
When they want to eat fish at home, I don't stop them from fishing.
So this is for home?
This is some for home.
Some for
I told
selling?
you my basic is home.
Yeah,
And then if there are some people who also come and sell them,
yeah.
it's fine. This is my first harvest.
Yeah.
So it was just like a planning. Can this work out here?
Yeah.
So there is the fish. You can see it has worked out here. So my next is now opening the second and the third pond, because I'd only installed one pond. So I'm going to install these 2 other more ponds by next week probably.
So that will be the second one?
That will be the second one.
And
No, the
then-
second one is this, and then that is the third one.
So this is the only one which is functioning?
This is the only one that is functioning.
So what is this here?
This is a reservoir.
What does that do?
Pond does not need to get direct water. So the water first has to come to the reservoir, and then it settles there like for some days, because you don't know the quality of the water that is entering the pond. So you need to test it out first. There are some fish in this pond, so they are the ones to tell you that this water is okay. If you find a fish dying here, meaning that this water has a problem. So you don't let it in the
that
in the
side.
pond. Yeah.
That's good. So the water connects from this pipe?
The water comes here, connects in this one, connects in the other one, and then connects in the third pond.
So it goes through here.
Yeah, they are piping. There's some
It
pipe
goes
work.
first here, then connects there, then connects there.
You don't connect water from the other pond direct to the other pond. Water in one pond has to go out.
Okay.
So it is only this reservoir that
Connects to each pond on
each
its
pond,
own.
yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
the water that has been used here goes straight outside. Yeah.
And where does this water come from?
This is a natural water underground.
Oh.
Yeah, I just, because this is a swamp area, and the only best thing you can do here is fish.
Yeah.
Since in the swamp there's natural water, there's water is there. So it's just a matter of creating it, how it works, and the water movement, how it works.
From your experience, would anyone put a pond anywhere, or it has to be in a swampy area?
Fish needs water. Fish does not need a specific. People do fishing in upland, even where there's no swamp. People do fishing even in cages.
Yes.
You can put your drum, like 500 liters, 600 liters, in a veranda.
Yes.
Fish needs water, not pond. So as long as you can rotate that water after every 2 or 3 days, depending on how dirty it is, then you are there, you are good to go. Fish needs water.
So this water is changed every how many days?
This water flows constant. There's inlet for it and then outlet for it.
But you mentioned 2 to 3 days
That is water in the what?
in a tank.
In a tank.
Yes.
But this one here rotates all the time. There should be inlet of water and outlet of water.
Okay.
We'll be right back after this short commercial break. Thank you so much for watching, and remember that the QR code on your TV is not to make it prettier, but rather for your opinion. So scan it and let's keep the conversation going. Stay with us. Thank you for staying with us. Glad that you're still watching. Hakim admits it all began by accident. A small misstep that's now paying off in ways he never expected. The way his fish farming journey started is both amusing and surprisingly inspiring. And if you've got land running into a swamp, he's got a smart tip for you that you might want to hear.
Let's get back to how you began. So when you started out with the plants, when did the fish come in? At what point did you say, oh, let me add fish? Was it after you moved?
Yeah, fish after I've moved.
Yeah, so you've now moved.
I was actually doing my construction when I reached that level of digging septic tank. And then the water came out.
Yeah, from the septic tank.
From the septic tank. So now, after 2 years, the water is there. And I use the water for finishing the house. So I realized, if I can put here fish, I think it can help me. So there's a friend of mine called Patrick in Maracha. And then he came here. He brought for me fish fingerlings, 300 pieces. So I decided to throw them there. Since I threw those fingerlings in the pond, this is the 7th, 8th month. And for the last 2 months, I've not been buying fish. I've been eating fish from there. So it has worked for me. It was an error. Me, I thought it being a swamp place, I've already poured my money. But putting fish has really taught me, yes, in this swamp, you can do something constructive. And people with swamps, they shouldn't neglect them. There's money in fish.
So after you dug out that tank and the water came out, you started putting fish. Let me ask, how much land do you have here in your home, and including the farm?
My home is sitting in 2.5 to 3 acre land. And
so that's from up there?
It's from
all
up
the
there,
way
up there, yeah.
To this fence?
To this fence, but I also have another land the other side where I've put the pines. That one is not part of the home, but it's also a land of its own.
Yeah.
With time, maybe planning also to put fish ponds
so
there.
the 2 to 3 acres is not part of that?
It's not part of that. That is a land of its own.
So did you get the 2 acres at once?
No.
How did that come?
I bought these lands some 8-9 years back, and people here don't like swamps, and they were fighting for good lands that aside. For me, I needed somewhere that I can do what? Fishing, and something that I can use as a backyard, a land that I can use, I can do my things in the backyard. So I opted for this. I bought it small, like 30 by 25 meters. So the rest, I just kept extending. Even still, there's there's possibility of extending it more.
There's still
Yeah.
some land that's
Yeah.
available.
Yeah.
Okay.
Though it's in the city, but it's now tricky. It
Yeah.
becomes
It's
expensive.
how it becomes, but back then at least when you
It was
started out,
okay,
it
yeah.
was the prices
So
were good.
since people know that what I do in the land and they're seeing the land has a value,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. So when they are selling it to you, they will overprice
they
it.
overprice it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm still in negotiation with them. If
Yeah.
they can give me, then well and good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, we hope for the best for
thanks. Yeah, you know, I'm a father that always want to teach kids practically, not in school. You find kids graduating at the end of the day, there's nothing. Yeah, you as a parent, you struggle paying their school fees. After finishing, you struggle with them. So I'm like, if I start these things at the backyard, and during holidays, these kids come, help me, see what they're doing, you never know tomorrow, one will get attached to those things, yeah? So you are doing it in a small scale, and you never know, they might open it up.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I need these lands for them to come and just expand. They shouldn't come and blame me that, my dad did not do for us this. No. There's paying them at school, yeah, then there's also teaching them a
Outside
hard
of
way.
school, yes.
A hard way. Like right now, they are there fishing. Yeah. They shouldn't just learn these things in a class. Yeah. They shouldn't just learn these things in a class. They should come practically and do them.
And to be honest, not even every school. For example, all the schools I went to, in total I went to how many? I think 2 or 3 schools
Yep.
in my whole life.
Yeah.
None of them taught agriculture.
Yeah.
So not every school actually teaches such skills. Sometimes they focus on the other
Yeah,
subjects.
yeah.
These, if you're lucky, you will have a school that teaches those practicals and things like that.
Yeah.
Now, Hakim is not only charming, but also smart about how he uses his space. From his own backyard to a few community sports and even some relatives' plots, he's growing a wide mix of crops. If you could pick a leaf, you can save money and eat better by growing some of your own food too.
I also see a lot of crops. What crops do you have here currently? What is this? Is this onion?
These are onions. I have onions. I have tomatoes. There's sukuma wiki. There's dodo. There are a lot of things. There are yams, matoke, sweet potatoes.
Cassava.
There are some cassavas. There's
What's
banana.
that? That's yam?
Yeah, those are yams.
Okay.
Those are yams. Basically, those other ones are just for breakfast in the morning, and it helps me this daily.
Things of buying bread,
Ah, no,
everyday
no.
bread.
Me, my home, there's no bread.
Yeah.
There's no bread.
So all this food is for home?
It's for home, and I have relatives.
Yeah. So
And-
sometimes they also come.
Yeah, sometimes they come and you give them part of them.
Yeah.
Whoever comes here and wants to go, at least you give him something small to show that he's from so and so's home. Yeah.
I also saw just outside your house, that part where people put flowers. For you, you have food.
Me, I change my flowers every day.
Uh-huh.
Seasonally, actually, let me say, seasonally, I change my flowers.
Yeah.
People do those pots for
Yes.
flowers,
the flowers, the
decorations.
roses.
The flowers are green. And if you plant their dodos, they are green. And the dodo also has that
It has some nice flowers too, yeah.
So why can't we have 2 things at the same time? You keep these dodos for some time, you eat them. When the season is done, you remove them. You put another, you can even decide to put cabbage. You can put watermelon in those verandas. And then next year also put some other things. So not necessarily just one thing. You admire what? These are things that you can go and see them somewhere. Put things that can benefit you and the family. You are planting, you are spending over 2 to 3 million. These flowers are expensive. People are spending 2 to 3 million in decorating these flowers around the house. But at the end of the day, they're going to be stuck looking for 10,000 maybe to buy dodo. Why can't they change their flowers to become what? A dodo.
That's quite interesting.
So that's how I understand it.
That's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Do you have any fruits? Fruit trees?
Mangoes.
Mangoes.
They're there. And then there's this small one, guava.
Guava.
Then there's another guava there. There are pawpaws.
Yeah.
There's a brother hat there.
Brother hat, what is that?
Brother hat, I don't know. It's brother hat. What do you call brother hat?
How does it look?
White inside.
With milk.
Yeah.
It's like milky.
Yeah,
Soursop.
No?
It has like thorns outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, soursop.
Yeah, it's there.
Oh, it's
We
called
call
brother
it,
hat.
Yeah, we call it brother
Okay.
hat.
That's
the name that I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think it's soursop. It's like milky inside with black seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's jackfruit there.
Jackfruit.
The avocados, though others are still coming up. Yeah. The ones that are ready are the brother hat and the pawpaws.
They
So-
brought some fish for us.
Yep.
This is the fish from the pond.
Yeah, you'll go with it.
Oh, it's for us?
Yeah.
Oh. We are getting some fish.
You have come to a farm.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you need to
I
get
thought you were just showing us and we leave them.
no.
Thank
Whoever
you so
comes
much.
here at least has to get
What a
something.
blessing. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Yeah.
Now we are taking another very short commercial break, but keep scanning that QR code on your screen and let's engage. We are live on X and the Your TV app every Saturday, so you don't have to be home to catch us live. We will be right back with farming opportunities brought to you by Bukola Chemical Industries and the expert opinion with YPA. You don't want to miss it. We hope Hakim's story has sparked something in you. Here on NTV Seeds of Gold, we find comfort in showing you how real change begins and how you too can take steps toward a better life through farming.
What kind of fish do you have?
I have tilapia and mudfish. But I've got an experience.
And they are together?
Yeah,
They
but
live together?
They can live together, but the mudfish are growing faster because they are feeding on the what? On the tilapias. Yeah, that's what I've discovered.
That's what you've discovered.
Yeah.
You were saying that the mudfish consumes
Yeah, the
tilapia. So it's not advisable to put them together.
it's not advisable to put mudfish and tilapia at the same time because in the same pond at the same time because mudfish grows faster than tilapia, and if you put them together, they'll be scaring away the tilapia from feeding. That's why if you put them together, the mudfish always grows faster. For example, I'd harvested like 3.5 kilograms of mudfish in this pond here. So meaning that it had been feeding on the what? On the tilapias. So you shouldn't put them together.
Yeah. So these are things you are learning by trying, seeing the mistakes, learning.
Learning.
Do you have a background in agriculture? Did you study it?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Did you grow up around people who are farmers?
I grew up in the city.
You are a city boy?
Yeah.
So you are just trying out things, experimenting things.
Yes, on field.
Learning.
Yeah.
Do you ever like read anything online? Do you ever read books on agriculture?
No.
No. It's all experimental,
Experimental,
practical.
my on job, on field.
Yes. The people who work here, are they experts?
Recently, I've got an expert now, Patrick in Maracha. He has been behind all this because he's an expert. And whenever I need him, I just call him. He comes, checks around what needs to be done. For example, these seedlings for the onions, the rest, I got them from him in Maracha. And he makes sure he supervises them, comes, checks them. Even there are some boys of his that are already here with me. He makes sure that he communicates with them. He makes sure that I'm doing the right thing. Yeah. Mine is just to provide money for him, and he is
Yeah,
to do the rest.
it does the rest.
Yeah.
So what do you feed them aside from the pellets?
It's just that, the pellets.
The
I feed.
pellets.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to try? Is there any other options?
The pellets are a little bit expensive because we buy them from Kampala here. They're a little bit expensive. And if you take the cost of transport, we're trying to come up with a friend of mine, a lawyer. He's called Kepo, and Malia, a friend of mine also, want to start a small making maggots, build a place for making maggots. Want to start producing our own maggots. The maggots will be used for feeding the what? The fish. That's what we're planning. Want to use it for fishing, for feeding the fish, and for feeding the chicken, the maggots. Yeah, we're in the process of doing that.
You also mentioned that you want to experiment with feeding them, because I noticed you have a chicken
Yeah,
place as well. That chicken is also for home.
yeah, that is also
It's
for
all
home.
for home and
It's all for
family.
yeah, families, just for family consumption. You come, you want to eat chicken.
Yeah.
If you had
Yeah.
told me earlier you're coming here to
Yeah.
stay longer,
Yeah.
you'll be eating chicken by
Yeah.
now.
Thank you. Thank
Next
you.
time it's fine.
So the droppings also,
Yeah.
apparently they can be fed to the fish.
Yeah.
Have you tried that?
I've tried that, but my chickens, the number is not all that big.
How many chickens do you have?
I have like around 50 chickens.
Is that little?
No, that is just for home consumption.
That's little? 50 chickens is little?
50 chickens little. Like, I have some layers,
Okay.
like 10 of them.
Yeah,
I get 10 eggs every day.
yeah. The Muzungu breed
No,
or the local breed?
the Muzungu mixed with local. So their work is just to lay eggs
They
for the
just lay
family.
eggs, yeah.
And 10 of them, no, I'm assured of 10 eggs every day. So no one should ask me.
I was telling my team yesterday, we were talking, and I revealed to them that I eat 6 eggs every day because I started going to the gym. So I need to start a farm,
Yeah.
because I buy eggs at 500 shillings, 1 egg. So I'm eating 6 eggs every day.
I buy these chickens at 10,000. That's 100,000. 10 of them. I raise them like for 3 to 4 months. 3 months actually, 1 month at the owner's place. And then there you are assured of 10 eggs every day.
Yeah.
Do you need to buy these other eggs? No. You get the good eggs.
They're good eggs.
Yeah.
And you have them controlled. You know what you
It's
put
you-
them. There are no
it-
hormones, injections,
no,
and all
nothing.
those things.
No, nothing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I should consider
Yep.
getting some
Karibu.
chicken for home.
Karibu, yeah.
So you have 50 chickens there.
Yeah.
They are all layers. Are there some broilers?
There are 10 layers. There are some broilers. There's local actually.
They are all local. The ones that are not 100% local, you've mixed them.
Yeah.
So are you hatching any new chickens here?
No.
No.
There are these local ones that lay their eggs and then they also hatch.
Oh, the local ones. Okay, the local ones hatch
Yeah.
naturally, so they increase in numbers.
They increase in
You
number.
started with how many? Did you start with the 50?
I know. In fact, these chicken, the history, they are not mine. It was my mother who gave me one. And then it's the one that is multiplying. Yeah.
We
It's
just
the
kept
one-
multiplying till now all these 50 have reached.
Yeah.
Wow.
It
This
just
this
kept
has been, the project has been for how long? Since you bought that first one?
The chicken. Chicken, I've been eating them.
Yeah, but
When-
how long have you had them?
Since I came here, that is some 3-4 years back.
Oh, so you've just been eating them,
Yeah.
you know, all that.
Yeah.
Oh, you people are so blessed. You are so blessed. You have a lot of food. And I think this is something that we ignore.
Yeah.
We're not taking it.
Serious.
A lot of people back in Kampala and many other cities, many other urban areas are complaining about food prices.
Yeah.
Food is very expensive.
Yeah.
You mentioned something about giving your wife 5K, 10K. In certain places, even that is very little. That's very little money.
It cannot work.
It can handle maybe just tomatoes and some onions and
Yeah.
some green pepper, if you're lucky even. Food is very expensive. Food is a necessity.
Yeah.
And when people think about farming and agriculture, you know, they think, oh, we have to do it big.
No.
We have to get sacks and sacks of maize and to sell to factories and what. Sometimes actually it's not supposed to be like that. Sometimes it's just about sustainability. Sometimes it's just about you being at home, needing food, because that same money that you're putting into buying food from the market, it's so expensive. You can save that money by having the gardens, just like yourself. This, what you have here, is very impressive. I really look forward to having a place like this for myself when I start a family one day, inshallah.
Thank you.
It's really amazing. I see how much our parents, our siblings, our guardians put into feeding the families, and how much they could save if they had something like this. And the fact that you are not even an expert, like you're not someone that had to study these things. Some of these things you have been testing out, failing and trying, and now you are succeeding, and you're getting to the point of now you're even going to expand and make it bigger than it is. So that's big up on you. As the young people say, big up on you.
Thank you.
And that is really good, really,
Thank
really
you.
good, very impressive what you're
Appreciate,
doing here.
yeah.
And I hope people back at home can really appreciate what's happening here and try it for themselves. So yeah, today we have learned about backyard farming, something very, very important, and something all of us can try. And this is not the only way to do it. This is just one of the ways you can do it if you have land. But there are many other ways you can do it with smaller land.
Now, NTV Seeds of Gold is the gift that keeps on giving. Tonight, we welcome a new sponsor on board, Youth Platform Africa, aka YPA, a Uganda-based organization that provides a wide range of opportunities from financial literacy, farming projects, skills, loans, jobs, and so much more. Among their standout initiatives is the mighty YPA GOATS project, a game changer in the world of agri-enterprise. That's why starting tonight, we'll be hosting a goat farming expert in every episode. Ready to hear from the very best? Well, here's the expert opinion, proudly brought to you by YPA. You're welcome.
There are 4 things that make goats. And if a farmer can know these 4 things, they are guaranteed of success. Number 1 is the breed type. So you have a poor genetics that is going to take 3 years to mature. How will you be in business? Even if the market is so good, how much will you have invested in a goat for 3 years before you sell it? Number 2 is the source. However good the breed is, but as long as you have gotten it from the auction markets, the auction markets. In Uganda and in most countries, unlike the professional auction market, where you have to go test A, B, C, D, but in auction markets here, everyone sells a goat that has a defect somewhere. So you go to Kataleka Mubulo, you buy tens of thousands of goats, you go and start farming. My friend, it is not very good. After getting a good breed from a good source, for example, at YPA, if we sell a goat to a farmer, we give him a guarantee of 6 months. If that goat dies in 6 months, we replace. So you have a good breed from a good source. Number 3 is management. Management covers the biggest reason why we succeed or fail in business. We are seated in a goat pen, and I want to tell you, I can comfortably eat my meal here. There are some goat pens you'll go to, and you will start sneezing. As soon as you enter, it's a why? There is pneumonia. And how do you solve that? Purely through management. Then also there are routines that we have to do. Vaccination, deworming, spraying. We have to do routine checkups. Then kid seasoning, because not every day is a birthday. For example, you see the season of kids has started now. You see, 1 hour old, 5 minutes old, 2 days old, it is one season. And there is a time you'll come here and there is no single kid. So that is done by professionals. How do you ignite hormones for them to be on heat at the same time? That is done through management. How do you maintain those kids? Because having kids is another thing, and maintaining them to 3 months is also another thing. Winning, kids management, then you have selection, castration, because not all the males that are born are going to be used for synchronization or for fertilizing other goats. No, some goats are born and you cannot give them to a farmer. So all that and more, security. You need security. You need security guards. How do you manage? If you don't have security, you're doomed, especially if you're a goat farmer. So management does a great deal. It helps you do projections. It helps you ask questions. It helps you solve the problems once they come. How do you resolve an epidemic? For example, I've just had an epidemic a few weeks ago, but I only have about 30 goats down there, and they're all recovering. Who selects those 30? What criteria do they follow? The last thing is the market. It is so obscene for a person to venture into a business without looking at the output. Yes, you're going to have very good output, nice looking. Where are you going to put it? Are you going to eat it? What is the target? Exactly, you're going to end up like us when we were beginning. So, actually, before you even look for the breed, you should first concentrate on the market. That is the number one reason we do business. Where are we going to sell the goats? Which type of market are we looking at? We have 3 types of markets in goat farming. We have the breeding market, where you're selling to fellow farmers. Like in South Africa, it is very common. Yeah, they do auction markets. They sell those goats to people from other countries, to their own country. Breeding market. You buy, you rear, you multiply, but targeting those other farmers. Number 2, we have the meat market. Like YPA, we are purely meat market-oriented farmers. We are looking at market. Numbers, kilograms. We want kilograms. Right now, we are selling 10 tons of meat a day. Yes. So it shows you where I come from. I looked for the market before I even started goat farming. I understood. You can Google. The 8+ billion people on this planet eat 250 grams of meat per day. Unasikiliza? So 250 grams, it means I need about 2 billion kilograms of meat every day. Because 250, that is quarter a kilogram. So it means 8 billion times a quarter, that is 200 billion kilograms. 2 billion kilograms a day is what is consumed by the world. I looked at the milk market. There is also milk market. The consumption of goat's milk is still low worldwide. It is higher in the European Union, but also accessing there is not very easy. But I want to tell you, the meat market is the biggest market. I don't advise, if someone wants to do billions of farms, I don't advise them to go and do dairy goats or breeding goats. Everyone is buying the meat. Everyone. So the market is very, very, very big for goat's meat.
we have come to the end of the episode. To my co-host Lamu, thank you so much for the amazing job. Hope you will be joining the farming family soon. Yeah. Well, thank you to our dear viewers for always tuning in to the show. We sure do appreciate your views shared via the QR code on your screen. Good suggestions that we will definitely consider. So you do not have to miss an episode just because you are out of the house. You can catch us anywhere and any time. Did I mention that NTV Seeds of Gold is brought to you by Bukola Chemical Industries Limited and YPS for the expert opinion? I am your host Sheila Nabafu, and I cannot wait to see you again next week. Stay tuned for NTV Weekend Edition. Good night.